Hey, this is Majinoni, and here's a review for the manga Black Clover. Now, first thing that you're going to notice if you were to start reading this is heavily influenced by Naruto and Harry Potter. Uh, Basically, you have two main characters, Asta and Yuno, and this is Naruto and Sasuke. They were basically, the whole story is set up as basically the same. You had this demon creature, beast, that's attacking the town. A heroic magician shows up and saves the day. Conveniently, two young babies are left behind in an orphanage shortly after that, and that's these two guys right here. You have Naruto, who cannot use magic very well. He practices very hard to try to become better, but he just can't. The magic just doesn't flow with him. And you have Sasuke, who is a natural talent. He is extremely good. He's basically beyond what you would normally expect from somebody at his level. And by that I mean their society is built on basically if you're poor, you're dirt. You don't really, your magic skills are not that great. If you are wealthy, part of the nobility, then you're a higher class. You have, you're much better magic skills. So his level is basically at the level of nobility. Now, of course, these two are rivals, and like I said, Naruto and Sasuke, right there. Now, the main difference between these two is, while there is a rivalry between them, they act more brotherly. Like, they really are looking out for each other, and versus, like, the emo, I want to kill everybody, they're both decent people. Now, what this manga basically covers is once they reach 16 years of age, they have to go to this, like, ceremony, and a grimoire appears, or not really appears, but a grimoire will pick them as a master, so to speak. Everybody gets a grimoire except for Asta, and he basically is kind of like, everybody's making fun of him. He's got no magic powers, but it turns out a very special black, dirty, old grimoire finds its way to him, and it has a black clover on it. This guy over here gets one with a green clover, which is supposed to be also really, the green clover is supposed to be a very unique and highly sought after grimoire. The black one, though, it produces the weapon, and it has very unique properties. So as you can see, what it's really doing is it's setting up a stage where you have one guy who's basically going to be extremely talented in magic, and another one who has no magic ability at all, but he's going to be able to still fight at their level. Now, of course, what shonen buddy battle type book is there going to be without they're both competing to become the great magician, which is basically they're competing to become the Hokage. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of similarities between Naruto, and then just throw in magic and the Harry Potter part of it for the weapon, so to speak, or the attack method. Like, for an example, in Harry Potter, they have the wands. This has grimoires. Now, after this volume here, that's when things are really going to start picking up, because they basically, what they have to, if they have to, in order to, like, go on their quest to become the great magician, they, like, basically go to different magician camp or groups, and from there they go on missions, and it's gonna be your typical action series. From there, you have your group of people. They're gonna swap people in and out, and each one is gonna have unique abilities and quirks, so to speak. With Ashta's, his group they're a bunch of, for the most part, misfits. They're not really that, well, they have unique abilities. There's a serious flaw in each one of them. So it's gonna be. I'm thinking it's gonna be kind of interesting. I'm still gonna get it, but I don't know how long I'm gonna get it. As long as it entertains me, that's all that matters. As you can see by the art's decent. The it kind of goes from a comedic part to let's try to be a little bit more serious. The fight scenes are actually really good at the end where they actually start fighting, and that's what kind of drew me back into it, because it's one of those types of mangas where the hero's just not going to give up, and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. And I kind of tend to gravitate towards those types of stories. Overall, like I said, it's a decent read. But like I said, your main hang-up is going to be this is so much like Naruto. Some people are just going to just stop right there. I'd say give it a little bit of maybe 2 or 3 volumes just to see where it develops, and if it can get its own identity. If it gets its own identity, then it'll be fine. But I think we know these two are definitely going to be connected to the Great Magician, and it's just it's one of those things that we've seen over and over again. So. But we'll see if they try to do something different and unique. But I recommend it if you like action series. If you really like Naruto and you just want a Naruto type book, perfect for you there. I just hope that it can, like I said, find its own identity and then keep the action entertaining and unique. And then if they do that, then I'll be pretty satisfied with it. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. Like, share. We'll have some more stuff later. So until next time.